but the old tales tell of the Dragonborn.
Alright.
Kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you're not being over. Quiet. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Oh, that's sick. Alright. Let's see. What map do I need? Location. Okay, so let's report back to him. And then we'll probably complete this quest here. I don't know what that was, but alright. Ooh. I wonder if they still do the "Hey, I know you" thing.
Wait,
Oh,
I
they
know
still
you.
do. Companions rebuilt.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us news of our quarry. We will find her eventually.
We are the children of man. Talon! You have come. You have come to hear the word. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talon, the Imperial... Hello, my... Immortal life. Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Alright.
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. Today,
Interesting.
they
Kind of
take
open
away
for
your
request,
faith.
but alas, yielded to nothing. Oh, you can't crouch in water? Uh-oh.
Against its own people.
Surprised you didn't see to do the whole wait, I know you thing.
Wait, I know you.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Let's talk to
You
him.
heard
See
the
what's up.
summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
I don't think I'm in the level to be saying that just yet.
I
don't
knew
really
I
wanna
could count on
reveal too much.
Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out,
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn?
I just little
Not just the men. The Greybeards seem to think the same thing. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
5,000 golds.
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach. Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords, before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No doubt those Greybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it. Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know. Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Cool. Don't take damage to fire.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Whoa, what's that?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold, a hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. Mm-hmm.
So angry, I can hardly stand it.
Wait. I know you. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful. Why, Ismer, you did it. You killed the dragon.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
Oh.
Balgraf and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Yep.
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
Hey, don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor. Soldiers. They're everywhere these days. And not open.
That look like...
To rule the realm.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does
Alright.
the Empire...
Ain't asking.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna... 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Mane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me, and then I get in trouble. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Mane's yard. Bye.
Anyway, home? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anyone. Just go around looting everything, I guess. That's nothing of. Whoa. That's rather big. Ooh. Good stuff. Nope. Nope. This is getting really risky here.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground.
What? No, I'm not working for anyone.
So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here? Because they've got Thorald locked away somewhere, and if they find me here, I'll disappear too. I am not gonna let that happen. I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me? My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me.
Alright, what sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
That probably wasn't that worth it. Anything else I might have missed? Nope. Alright.
Be glad you're here in City, not out in Riverwood. Most bastards don't even...
Thank you.
Yes?
The pain is already easing.
Need something?
Alright, this is a healing place. So this is like a Poke Center, if you will.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Where do you get?
Here you
It's a
stand.
shame, isn't it?
Why? Am I that interesting? Or
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no
Kid just
doubt
ran right
made
by
Whiterun
you.
a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kynareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken ghouls. Been too long since we had a good bandit raid.
Mister, could you spare a coin? Just 1 gold, please? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
Alright then.
Huh? What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman? It's been a while now. I miss him, but it's clear he's not coming back. He knew what he was getting into. I don't blame anyone. Yeah, take care.
Alright then.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yes?
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Need anything else? Just let me know.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess I thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
One of the first songs I ever learned.
And why
Ragnar
not?
the Red.
I could beat anyone in this city,
There once was a hero
barehanded.
named Ragnar the
100
Red.
gold
He was
says I
riding
knock
to
your
Whiterun
hide to the
from
ground.
Rorikstead. And the braggart
Just
did swagger
fists.
and
No
flash his
weapons,
blade
no
as he
magic,
told of both
no
battles and
crime.
gold he had
Let's
made.
go.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Come.
But then,
Well, another maggot to squat underneath my boot.
12 seconds, big one.
That's all you got?
Someone do something!
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
Skyrim's storm protectors.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Okay, it's a little glitched, but...
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Oh.
Good. Chat time's over.
Just, you know, creeping a little bit. What's up here? Nope. Okay. No. Okay. Say goodbye.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going... Yeah, these... It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Before my ma and dad passed, I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could... You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair... About the same as everyone else? Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them. He fought on the wrong side, and he paid for it. That's all I have to say. Haven't you heard it by now? He made the mistake of supporting the Stormcloaks, and it cost him. Bitter news for his family, but a fate they should have expected.
Tired of bread and steak?
Long live the Empire.
Enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
General goods, you say?
Got something for just about... Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Interesting, to say the least. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come, but on the other, the scarcity of... All that matters is that I have... Isn't it obvious? Why, the one... Not to mention my great fondness for dragons. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland. Take a look.
Alright. Let's see here. Hunting bow, iron sword, steel arrow. Arrow. I don't know why I need purpose. Bow. Weapons. Axe of Whiterun. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what that point is. But Battleborn. I don't know what that is. But oh. Alright. I don't know what this stuff is, but okay.
Do come back.
Alright, let's see my items. Books. Oh. Cool. Bean sheet. Alright. Potions.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. You just let me... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see. Great sword. Oh god, that wooden sword. What the hell are you trying to sell me? Huh.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store. Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Interesting.
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Here, nope, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely worthless is in here.
What's the hurry?
What's in this house? Arcadia's Cauldron.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Watch what you're doing! You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. I think I can teach you a thing or two.
What? Alchemy?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training. Within these walls, if I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the... The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Take a look.
What have you got for sale? Healing? Wow, that's... Store... Minor healing. Whoa.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I will open up to Whiterun. Glad the load times are very speedy. That's a huge plus for me.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Alright, so we've got quite a lot of quests on our hand. And so...
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves, palm moving, crystals crying.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, I'm not. Look, no, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the... I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Alright.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
This house. Guard Baird.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
What you got? Steel sword?
You're not getting anything from me.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Never should come here.
Oh, hey, chill. So I definitely probably should have pickpocketed him. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, maybe it might be time to use those potions. Alright, we're gonna take an unconventional route. Ah, too smart. Too good. See ya. They won't follow me out here, would they? That'd be awkward. But either way, let's take a look at our I want to visit that. So let's take a look at How do you, like, reset? Oh. Let's see, Solitude, Orthol, Dawnstar. Oh my gosh, Shrine, that's hella far, Windhelm. Dragon Juice, Stream Camp, Burwood, Orphan Rock, Elgin. Falkreath, Marcus, Roykstead, Solitude. Oh, that's where it is. Orphan Rock. We can take a look at our quests here. Is it? Winterhold. Oh wait. Show on map. There. So like if I go back in now, will I get wrecked? Lols. Just take all of this. So like, would they come after me? I should save all of my stamina. If they do follow me. Oh, okay. Looks like I'm like screwed. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Oh, well, that didn't work out. I think it probably would have been better if we didn't have to deal with that. Oh, can I just we talk it out? Like, am I like screwed here or what's going on? So does that mean I have to load up a previous save or? Okay, I do. Alright. Save. Nope. Load up, save. Sure, I'll save. One? Maybe this? Yes! We'll see. Let's see what this loads up. Hopefully not too much. Too far behind. Because we're still gonna have to come back here for a while. Right? I would assume so anyways.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen...
Okay.
Not sure you should be walking around naked.
What the hell? What? What? Oh, bruh. Alright, looks like we gotta go to a further save. Huh. This one probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to that one. Rip.
What is it, Imperial?
I'm good. I'm actually good. let's not even bother with that.
Let me guess. Need a blade? We should talk to Adrian.
Okay. Among the ranks of the companions. Why do I feel like my armors and stats are kind of trash? Like, low-key. I don't know why that's so much fun for me.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skullbar.
So could I just ride off? Oh, I could.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Winter, well, never mind.
That's fine. Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Grey Mains in the battle. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
Okay. Map. So we need to find the College of Winterhold. Move it.
Alright.
Jesus, that's a long way to go. Where is it on the map? Didn't I place it? Oh goodness. You know what? We'd probably be better off using this guy.
I can take it. Where do you want to go?
It is Winterhold, right? Winterhold. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. My carrot. Where do you want to go?
Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
Oh, that's not good.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold an honor and such power?
Frozen Heath?
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell? Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just...
And then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people
I don't
have a
deal with
problem
any
their
college applicants these days, so don't bother asking. My days at the college are long... No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. All right, then.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Oh.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town.
Okay.
I'm afraid there's not much. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly... Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some. All right.
Oh, Rick.
Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
All right. Jarl's Longhouse? Oh, is this the,
Can I help you?
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
Probably that's not a good idea. Let's get a quick save going. Yeah, she has nothing. That's kind of worthless. Alright, nothing to be seen.
Take care
here.
if you're venturing too far from town. That's a bit of wind. If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
Oh, rip this house. Okay. I don't really want to bust it. I don't think that's a lockpick that's worth using just yet.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I just want to see what it looks like. I want to use...
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is immortal gold, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I'll take your test.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
Can you do that?
I look forward to it.
Is that what it is?
No matter what, the college will endure. If you can pass the test, then yes. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Alright.
Winter holds no? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright, then give me this fire bolt.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Much knowledge lies within the walls.
So that's
Mirabelle is a fine... If you can pass the test, then... Excellent. Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not? It's been a pleasure. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Hey, what's this trophy that I earned? Awesome. Join the... Oh, man. Alright, looking at the trophies, there's a ton of side quests, isn't there? If I look at it now. Like 10 side quests? Alright.
No matter what, the college will endure. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Whoa, that's pretty sick. Wow, that does not give you any sort of armor. Whoa, that seems really sick. Lightning bolt. What? Didn't I pick up a bunch of like... Huh.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Us? No, I'm Gucci.
Certainly. Destruction. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot, and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to... Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. She's the master wizard here. You do well to remember that. We are the only group left in Skyrim. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private, and you'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the ground. Mirabelle?
That fireball could have been better done, to be honest.
Oaf. You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Of course it's
Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages. Well, but I know things are being said behind my... I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
I don't really like restoration. What is this? Mountains. Let's go back in that first person. What's in here? Not really down for fine clothes. Oh. Definitely just stepped over their sacred water, I think. Does that stuff? I don't know what that stuff is. Wait. Oh, wow.
Get your thieving hands. But I knew it. Getting out of
What, so he's not dead?
Never should have come here.
You can see me? Someone do something!
Must have scared him.
Oh my
idle conversation. But perhaps you need help with
what? Oh, I didn't know he was in the room. That was a little awkward. But I definitely did not know he was in the room. Oh, what, he was just sitting in this room the entire time?
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. By sure no. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild. Necromancy as any other type of magic. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around. Not within society, no. Many... Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the... He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Thalion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. I'll teach you some of what I know.
Do I have skills? Destruction.
But be careful.
Oh, not really what I need.
Now if
you
excuse me.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible, or at least transparent. There may be a matter in which the various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to go to each focal point and return the gloves to me. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences. Good day.
Oh, definitely don't want it. Oh. Items. Nope, apparel. Is there a guy in here? Alright, well, I didn't really gain too much from here.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalnor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Jesus, the NPCs cannot walk any slower.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Alright. Alright. Items. Apparel. Instruction. Silver sapphire necklace. Can't sell these. Kinda sucks. Am I a wizard now? This it?
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment.
Okay, then let's go in.
I'll ask that you please... Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Ooh, blue mountain flower. Ectoplasm. I feel like I'll be playing Uncharted if we play this.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
If anyone else uses the wizard route, although I am a huge fan of the wizard. Do I have the, oh, that's not it. Books, all I have is bounties.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Okay. Oh. The leg spazzing out, wolves.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Several, if you're talented.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Yeah, I'm
not
really sure
going to weigh in. I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Opposite of him?
Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Magic. Nope. All. Or lesser ward.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of...
I think at this point, I'm just gonna be a wizard.
Various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating...
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
...excavation in the... ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside.
What did you say?
That's all for now. Thank you.
Whoops.
I have many important things. Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Now that stability has been established to guide its people through this time of transition, I am an advisor to the Archmage. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires it. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. Perhaps not as often as he should.
Trusting. Alright.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. The key to... not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration. And I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
No.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Where are we supposed to meet him? Nope, that's not it. What are we supposed to... Well, where are we supposed to meet him? Oh, this is the main quest, I would assume. Side quests, miscellaneous quests. Right. Whoops. Mess up the controls so much. Low key. Annoying. Where is the... current location? Oh, you know, I guess we're just gonna follow this.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Like, where are we supposed to meet him exactly? I don't remember quite what he said. Where did he say to me? I have no clue.
I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Alright, I guess we're just following this fool.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
Wait, I'm definitely confused. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
There's a lot of pressure for me to excel in my studies. I hope I can live up to
Take care with those flames.
Kind of prefer the other one. Oh shoot, I keep messing up my buttons, man. Oh, I did not mean to put fireball for the other one. hella fun, dude. Okay, so maybe there's a waypoint, but guess not. I feel like I missed a turn somewhere, probably. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Whoa. Alright, actually, let's use the lightning one here. Oh wow, helps. That's hella fun, dude. Oh goodness. I don't know what these things do, but we'll see how they go. Haha. Hey. So am I getting closer? No, not quite. So we could probably go around this. You weren't joking though when they were saying this is like a treacherous journey. Well, you can't, when you like sprint, you can't jump. But you can jump normally. Oh, I assume it's over there. See, look, when you sprint, you can't, oh, that looks retarded, the way I sprint. Haha! Hey, level 5, level up. Let's go with Magica. Let's go with... Yes! Oh, I need a perk point. Haha! You think you have to reload like this COD or something? Oh, it's to my right? Did I miss something? Okay. Oh, I think I see it. I see something. I don't think I'm that resistant to fall damage. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm that resistant to fall damage. Huh. Okay, we're just gonna slowly inch our way down here. Alright, that worked out way better than I thought. Oh no. Key to be opened. Something here? I guess. I'm glad they give us an empty indicator. Otherwise I've been searching a bunch of empty barrels. Wonder what this is. JK is clearly nothing. that is. Oh, that's sick. I don't know what salt piles do. Cabbage, apple, tomato, apple, art sack, search urn. Oh, that's good. Burial urn? Oh, gold. Sick. Burial urn, gold. Gold. Burial urn, gold. Gold. Sick. I really want that. So if that's the case, then what is... What? Outside. Yeah, you sleep a little longer. What?
We're here to teach you a lesson. This'll teach you not to take you down!
Oh, these guys are a lot tougher than I thought. Hey, chill. Chill, bro. Whoa. Hello. Let me just go light him up. Hey.
I may be old, but I can.
Rip, they're glitched out. They call me the Electro Wizard and Fire Wizard combined. I love that's what he says. I'm sick. Just take that. Ow. Okay.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always...
What are we looking for?
Anything at all that might... And if along the way, my message about the... We're particularly interested in...
I'm ready.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Wait, what? So what happened to the rest of the... what happened to the rest of the people? Or apprentices? Like, is it just me left? Oh, JK.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of Does that cover everything?
We have
No, I suppose we... Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. I know I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly does. Not really. Just that it's very... Why? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind.
Alright, sweet. In we go.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
As some of you may know, Sawthor was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthor. This is an exciting opportunity. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel? I expect any enchanted items will do. The useful... Now, let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them. Please be careful here.
In these ruins.
Find Arniel Gain. He's somewhere in the... Cesargo, what shall we have you do? Ah, why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? All right,
We're the first ones here. Why? I thought we were expecting to be the first ones here. I guess not. Okay. Nope. Oh, definitely did not want to search like that. Alright, then... No, I don't think we can climb that. Ah, there's this stairway. I was gonna say, am I just stuck down here? Or... What? Oh, it does. Okay, it does look like I'm stuck down here. I don't see any other way up. JK, I see another way up.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
This is the way I came?
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research. He asked far. I think the Thalmor. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is... What? Ah, yeah. I've only looked through a portion of this section. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Huh. Ooh. What? Okay, so I can't walk through that.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Maybe as he equipped it.
See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what effect might...
Just to follow, but...
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
No? Okay.
How in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Huh.
Make it quick. Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you.
What if you could pickpocket him?
You, mage, and you alone have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care and know that the Order is watching.
Sounds good.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? And danger ahead? The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. Perhaps we should... Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates... No one's seen them in well over 100 years. I have no idea what connection they'd have to... The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years, and yet now, suddenly, If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time. Come on!
Oh, whoa, whoa. Sword? Nope.
Be prepared to defend yourself. Excuse me.
That was a glitch. Take that. Oh goodness.
Is someone there?
I guess that could be Dark City, as well.
I've never seen anything.
Like
this in Nordic ruins before.
That's so chill. Like, I've never seen this before. Oh wow, that could be of value.
This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever you want.
Okay, just, let me press something myself. That's him saying, I don't really want to deal with this anymore. Alright, just press on real quick. Okay, that's not the one I wanted to hit. Alright, let's continue. That's where that looks good. Yeah, nothing of value here. Oh, what in the world? Is that a pressure plate or something? What the hell shot at me? Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That guy does a lot of damage. Alright, let's get some potions out here. Okay. Damn, he just went ham on me. An arrow, I guess. Steel dagger. What's in here? Okay. That's helpful. Iron iron door. Let's see what's over here first. Kind of figure it out as we go. That's the way from which I came. Okay. Which means the path must be this way. Oh wow, it's spinning a loading screen. Steel armor, jeez. Alright, let's see apparel. Boots, what? Iron armor. Boots. Spells. Steel armor, Jesus. 35? Yeah, it does weigh a lot. Oh. Oh, iron armor, okay. Okay, so what do I need to do? How do I drop things? Apparel. Armor has to drop. Huh? Whoa. Jesus, bro. Let me just take your gold here. I don't really think any type of potion. Anyone else? Okay, so that doesn't... Oh, it's a poison. Okay. As far as the pillars go, then... what do we need to do here? What? Maybe we need to look at the amulet. Nope, that doesn't seem to be it. Okay, let's take a look around here first. These guys are gonna wake up any second now. Just totally wreck me here. Full potion of minor healing, that could help. Is someone supposed to notice as I'm walking in? Okay, so here we are again at the stone snake thing. Unless, if it is, once again, similar to... No, it's not. At least I don't think it is. How do I get by here? Sand burial. So we're here. Walk in. Do we notice anything else? No. That didn't open up anything. I think those are definitely a little bit late on the reaction. Where do you see this stuff? Unless I was... Yeah, I don't see anything. Looks maybe contract. Thief of thief. Huh. Demon necessary. Read upon amount extra. Haha, that's pretty funny. I don't know who sold that out, but so we have what, 6 levers? 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it says. Oh, whoops. It says behind it, retarded. It's a blue fish. Oh, okay, this one's a bird. Are you the snake? Or are you the bird again? And then what are you, the fish? Sick. Now. Just to be safe, you know? I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. By jumped, I mean like hella jumped. Oh, hey, chill, bro. Oh, he's not that damaged. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of damage. Oh, chill. Hey! Jesus. That was a lot. Ooh. More gold. I don't know what the embalming fluid is, but I feel like it might be worth something. Ooh. That's helpful. Yeah, that was this steel sword, I guess. Is a steel sword one-handed? Oh, it is one-handed. Sick. I prefer to use the double magic though. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Goodness. What was that? Okay, so we got another puzzle in our hands. JK. Oh.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Alright.
This is simply fascinating.
Alright, so just sick. Took that. Dang it, bro, you're just gonna walk straight through that. Oh, I love it. Please, bro. Alchemy lab. Alright, could you please stop walking through that, bro? This mofo's literally walking through that like he doesn't care. It's freaking rough. Ooh.
Well, now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far with it? There's someone...
Oh, I don't know what that thing
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Okay. Oh, I am low on health. Oh, resist cold. Resist magic. Magic. Chill. Alright, we might need to change the magic here.
This is simply fascinating.
Whoa.
Take care now. I have no idea. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return? I'm not the only one seeing this. Why, this is utterly unique.
Whoa. Gold bulb. Cool. Whoa. Just like that, we have managed to... Wow. That's pretty sick, actually. Oh, that's a lot better. Why is my item so peril? Oh, I'm over by 5, really? It's eating up all my pick up something I shouldn't have. Okay, well I don't need this. I don't need that anymore. Need that. Ice form. Wait, what? What? So we just teleported here? No, we were just right here. So then... Oh, okay. A little bit hidden, but you know, whatever. Whatever works. Now to head back up. This way opens Skyrim. But on that note, I think that that has been enough adventures in the world of Skyrim. And I will catch you guys sometime later. Peace out.